Hello everyone, I'm playing the game of life. Why the fuck am I playing the game of life on PC? As I've said in a couple of videos before this, I have a thing for looking at the speedrunning website lately. Just because I got interested in speedrunning because I think I watched the Dark Souls 3 speedrun. I thought it was fascinating. Obviously I'm not good enough to do shit like that, so I'm picking crappy games to attempt speedruns of. The speedrun for there is actually one for this. Only one person's ever done it. And so yeah, I think it was like 9 minutes and 2 seconds or something. So we're gonna do it. So the rules are really simple. Basically, as soon as you hit OK to start a new game, that's it. That's it started. And then once you hit the end, that's when you can stop the timer. So we're gonna give it a go. Just because why the fuck not? Yes, I was playing this with my kids earlier. I have the game of life on the board game, but I'm in the middle of moving house, so that's another good reason to have this, actually. The kids were loving it. Absolutely loved playing it. I don't know why. Right, Bob. No, this is... I can't spell my whole name in this, so we're just going to go Captain Pussy Feathers, and go. There goes the time. Oh, no. 2, because you have... Right, okay, game started. Right, so just pick random things. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. There we go. So, yeah, the timer started, so we're just going to go through this, see how long it takes, basically. Hopefully it won't take too long. Again, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to end off at some point, you know. Yeah, Zoe, I don't care. Spin. Whatever. I'm going to end up on the leaderboard at some point. Even if I take 4 hours to do this, I'm going to end up on the leaderboard. So, you know. Whatever. Yeah, Zoe's chosen a career. Good for her. Great. She's a hairstylist. I want to fast. Skip. There we go. I'm going to go to career because I want this over and done with. This one. And yeah, entertainer. That's fine. Let's go. So yeah, basically, there's no strategy to this. You basically just take your go as quickly as possible and skip. Skip there, go. As much as you can. And that's it, yeah. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Collecting 20,000 for an inheritance. Good old Captain Pussy Feathers, right? Yeah, skip. My turn. Let's go. Also, I'm sorry if you randomly hear snoring through the microphone. I have the dog sitting on my lap, and he is very sleepy. Ooh, payday. Look at that. I don't even know what career I got. Oh, I get to elope to get married. Perfect. Can skip a couple of squares. That's fine. The problem is, at the end, even if you finish first, you're waiting on... I don't even have a person. Look at that. Don't even have a person in my car. That's interesting. She got married to a ghost. Oh my god, I'm a fucking ghost. Start that again. Captain Pussy Feathers is a fucking ghost. I'm a ghost, guys. Sorry, you've been listening to a ghost the whole time. I'm sorry to say. But yeah, anyway, as I said, there's no real strategy to this. You just do everything as fast as humanly possible. It won't be. I'm not getting a world record on this. I can fucking tell you that now. I'm talking. Yeah, whatever. Bye. That'll do. So yeah, I'm just basically just. This is it. I have to do it as fast as possible. The problem being is when you have to wait at the end. You have to wait for the other player to finish, and you still have to spin as if you were taking a turn, which is infuriating. I can tell you that. Because no, skip. There we go. Fuck, caught myself unawares there. So yeah, like you've got to wait for them to finish, and they spin, and then you have to spin, and then it's pointless. PopCap made this game, by the way. Years ago. Oh god, what now? Oh, I got a baby girl. I have a baby girl in real life. That'll work. Hi, Katie. Yeah, baby girl, sure. I just want to skip. Yeah, no, I know. Why did it take so long for you to disappear? Skip. Yeah, okay, Zoe had a baby girl. Good for her. Right, whatever, spin. So yeah, once you get to the end, you have to wait for everyone else to finish, and that's pretty much it. It's not very entertaining to watch, so we're just gonna go through this. Oh, I lost my job. Okay, take a new career card. Fuck. Well, that's terrible. This one will do. Yeah, whatever. Salesperson, sure. Skip her, go. Whatever. Yeah, okay, go. Again, this is all very luck-based as well, because you don't really have any control of how far you move, how far the other person moves, how much you can do at that time. Yeah, continue on the path of life. I don't care. You basically... You're at the mercy of the game, so I find it funny that it has a speedrun, if a lot of it is luck-based, but, you know, what can I do? It's gonna... Someone speedrun it, I'm gonna speedrun it. That's it, I'm gonna skip. Right, let's go. Yeah, whatever. You're meant to be able to just click on the spinner for it to spin, but sometimes, it doesn't register with my mouse. I don't know whether that's an issue with the game or, you know, my mouse. I have no idea. But it's kind of annoying, so sometimes I do have to just manually spin it. Oh god, sue another player. See, what I'd like to do is go through the game and not have to do any of this bollocks. I wish I could skip this. But you can't. You can only skip the other person's turn. See you then. I was clicking on the spinner, and nothing was happening, so I had to spin it manually. So I'm not getting anywhere near a world record of 9 minutes, I can tell you this. But I am going to go on the leaderboard, because there's only one other person who's done it, so that'll do. Whatever. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever, okay. Let's go. Spin. There we go. See, I don't know why if you want to know why I've gotten into speedrunning, finding obscure games to speedrun, as I said in a earlier in this video, actually, I watched the Dark Souls 3 speedrun because I love Dark Souls 3. I've completed it multiple times, but I still keep going back to it. And I watched someone speedrun it, and they done it in like an hour. And I was thinking to myself, how in living hell have you done it in an hour? I can't. It takes me an hour to get through one bloody area. Like, I'm not good enough at Dark Souls to speedrun that. But the skips they have in there, you know, the exploits, dropping through the map and everything. Fantastic. It's brilliant. It's a phenomenal thing to watch. It really is. It's a phenomenal thing to watch. So I would recommend it. I would sorely recommend watching speedruns. They are really interesting. Like, really interesting. Looking at, I don't know how people find all these, you know, I don't know how people find all the exploits, you know, to speedrun games, you know, like the big games like that anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure at one point they skip most of Irithyll and just drop through... Yeah, whatever that want to do. So they drop through, they glitch between like a railing and the wall, and they fall between the map, and then they just run to the next bonfire, skipping like the whole of Irithyll to get to the Irithyll dungeon. And it's mind-blowing to watch, it really is. But so intriguing at the same time. So I would recommend watching it. I don't know who did that speedrun. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know, it was interesting. So I thought I'd give it a go. Obviously, I'm not good enough to speedrun good games, so that's why I'm here playing shit and seeing what I can do here. So yeah, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. I wrote a best-selling book. They whatever skip. I'm not really paying attention, so I'm getting. It's going to be a crappy time. I'm probably going to sit at about like 12 minutes or something like this. This is my first time speedrunning this as well. I watched the video of the world record speedrun by the guy who holds it, and yeah, this is basically it. It's just you just. This is it. You just have to do everything as fast as possible and hope that luck's on your side, and you don't have to deal with multiple shitting things, you know, like multiple notifications at the bottom. You just land on all the boring payday squares and that's it. As I said, there might be a strategy to it. You might be able to like gauge the spinner and land on good numbers, but I don't have time for that. I can't be bothered learning that. I just want to do this because it's funny. This is getting uninstalled as soon as I do this as well. Like, the only reason I installed it is to do this, and once I move house, I'll have the actual, I'll have the actual Game of Life, the board game, available to play with my kids again, because there's something interesting about board games. Like, you can turn board games into video games all you want, but there's something about playing an actual board game, like a game with a board in front of you, okay? It's just interesting. There's something about that that's just interesting. Okay? That's all. It's just interesting. And it's just engaging. Like, I had my kids sitting at the computer watching, you know, we were all playing this in party mode. And whilst they were engaged, they weren't really, you know, I was doing all the clicking. Because they try and use the computer mouse and they just sort of, it doesn't work. You know, it just doesn't work for them. It's too touchy because it's like a Razer gaming mouse. It's got like, I got it on like 3,500 DPI or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, it's too touchy for them, and I could change the settings, but that would involve installing the Razer software, which I can't be bothered doing. Oh, there I am. The ghost comes back. That's fine. So yeah, but there's something engaging about a board game rather than turning it into a digital game, especially when one that doesn't have any, you know, doesn't have any type of online. You can't play against someone. It's literally this. It's a terribly designed Game of Life game on the computer? Like, what's the point if you can't play multiplayer? And this is what I said earlier about having to keep spinning even though you won the game. You know, it's sort of pointless, but whatever. But you just got to keep doing it until they finish. So yeah. I ramble a lot, don't I? I really do. I ramble a ton when I'm playing games. Oh, for goodness sake. The dog keeps jumping off my lap and then trying to jump back on my lap. And it's infuriating. He is honestly bipolar, I swear. He has no idea what he wants to do. Yes, hello again, Marshmallow. You are a pain in my bum. That's what you are. Alright, skip. Okay, and now we just got to get to the end as fast as possible. And then I can start the timer. And we are golden once we get there. And come on. Got to get there. Yeah. The end. Stop the timer. The time you see in the bottom left now is the time that I'm presenting to the speedrunning website. So hopefully works out well for me and I get at least a half decent time. Not that it really matters. Again, there's only one person who's done this. So yeah, thank you for joining me anyway. Feel free to join me again for some more shitty speedruns, or you know, just me playing shitty games in general, or good games in fact. If you have a game that you would like to see me, like watch me play, leave a comment and I'll quite happily pick it up and give it a go for you. I'm more than happy to do that. So thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.